Good morning. It's actually, let's see, what time is it? 11:16. Can you see that? Yeah. I planned on filming earlier this morning, but then some things in my life exploded. That's how I feel. So this is just going to be a regular writing vlog for this weekend. I have a video that I've been working on for like a month, but every time I go to edit it, the files are corrupted, and so I have to go through this whole process of uncorrupting the files or like re-downloading them, and it takes forever. So there is a writing challenge coming, so I know I've been mentioning it for like the past couple videos I've had. It is coming. I hope if it doesn't make the internet, I'll just refilm it and redo it all, but I really liked it, so I'm gonna finish that. But I wanted to get content out for tomorrow, which is Saturday. I don't usually like film like one and then edit and put it out. I usually like give myself some time, but technology has repelled me these past couple weeks. I have to go pick up my computer because I'm currently using my laptop, which is old, dusty, crusty, and it only works for writing, but I'm using it for like everything right now. And this old dinosaur of a monitor. And unfortunately with this monitor, it turns everything yellow, so when I'm editing videos I have to go back and forth to make sure my color's right. It's been a really fun couple weeks. That happened, and then the battery in my car went out. What else has happened? There's been lots of crying in the past 2 weeks for multiple reasons, and because of all those things I haven't been writing, but I really want to write. I have to rewrite a couple scenes in the novella I was working on. I finished it, but then I was like laying in bed 2 nights ago and I was like, oh, I know the problem. I know why the story doesn't feel complete to me, and so there's a couple scenes I need to edit and then rewrite or write a few scenes in, and then I'll be done with this novella, and then I am going to set that aside for a couple weeks or like a month, because I think I need to step away from that and, you know, work on something else. And so during NANO I'm going to work on either Dark Radiance #2, the second book, or my new Scottish retelling fairy tale book. I don't know what to call it. It's a folklore, but it's also a fairy tale. They call it both. Which, if you don't know, I am like 48% Scottish, so love that for me. I'm gonna do some I almost just said Preptober. My brain is fried. Preptober videos as well. Maybe I'll do some live sprints. And yeah, I'm excited for Nanowrimo this year because I feel like I'm gonna have time to actually do Nanowrimo this year. So and I'll have weekly Nanowrimo like vlogs. So I'm either gonna do weekly or daily. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. What do y'all think? Weekly or daily? Let me know down below which ones you would prefer. Would you like little videos, like 5 to 8 minute videos, or would you like the whole like 20-minute writing vlog? Let me know down below which one you would prefer. Is something in retrograde? Because I feel like it is. Let me know down below. Who forgot their camera when they went to the Apple store? Me! But now I'm home. And I'm gonna set up my computer because right now you can see, well, you can't see, but I'm watching Dance Bombs on the other one. But I'm going to listen to Empire Storms because that's what I'm currently reading, by Sarah J. Maas, and I'm listening to it on audiobook as well. And I'm gonna set up my computer, and then I want to get to writing today. I haven't written anything, but I need to. Also, I want to hang this picture in my room above my mirror that I'm sitting next to. It looks like this. It's angel wings because obviously I write fallen angels, and my mom found that at Home Goods, and bought it for me, and I'm just really excited to hang it up, to have a little bit of dark radiance in my life. And then after I write my word count, I'm going to get ready to, like, I cannot say this word, Preptober, ready. That way I can just like get everything together and make sure I have everything. And I'll show you a little bit of what I'm working on for my new fantasy. It is a YA still, but this is definitely not an urban fantasy. My hair is wild. It's not an urban fantasy. It's definitely a high fantasy, which makes me nervous, but I'm excited to delve into a new kind of way of writing fantasy, because it's not necessarily an established world already like Dark Radiance is, where it's established in our world, but this is creating my own world, and yeah, I'm really excited for it. So let's get to putting my computer back. I actually might have to download a bunch of new other apps as well, because they probably reset my computer, which is fine. I had it all like stored, backed up on my other computer, but that means more time away from writing. Let's go do that, and I will check in once I'm done with that.
Feels like time is going faster than it seems. We were just two kids who were trying to live the teenage dream. We could see no...
Please explain why anytime I go to do something or like go out and I'm listening to my audiobook, that it's always a sexy scene that's happening. I'm at the beach scene, and if you know what the beach scene is in Empire of Storms, that's where I'm at. And I love Rowan with my whole heart, but I also love Adian, I never say his name right, and Lysandra, but I love Rowan and Aelin, and I'm just... Can they just admit that they're mates now? I just need that. Okay, I'm gonna go back to actually doing my desk. Okay, bye.
Time, but we should ever try to go to sleep. Remember every weekend we stayed up late and then went home to me.
3 hours later, and yes, I quite literally mean 3 hours later. It took so long for this to update. I'm ready to write. Like I said, this isn't gonna be like a lot of writing tonight, because I'm just adding some scenes and fixing some scenes so they all make sense, and the scene like coincides with the story later on, but I can always fix it later. So I'm just going to finish this chapter and maybe fix the chapter after it so it all like goes together nicely. But yeah, I need to start writing because it's already 8:16 at night, and I have to edit this vlog and get it up for tomorrow, and I'm tired. And my reward, if I do finish this in a timely manner, is I get to continue reading Empire of Storms, because it's real good, I'm liking it a lot, and I get to watch an episode, or I should say rewatch, but rewatch an episode of Supernatural tonight. So let's get into writing.
I could live that dream again. 'Cause it was only you and me back then. We were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, and nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me.
I finished my writing for the night. I finished all of what I wanted to do because the scene that I wanted to add in isn't that like huge of a scene. It's just something that helps the entire story make more sense, and I thought of it a while ago, well, a couple nights ago, and I just needed to write it down. So I'm really excited that I am now finished with the Novella'S. It's been a long time coming. I think that this year and writing in general in a pandemic has been really hard. I think that a lot of us have felt that way, and yeah, I'm really happy that I'm finished with it, and it's something I'm proud of. I'm proud of myself for finishing it. I am going to set it down, like I said, for a month or a couple weeks. I haven't decided yet. I whenever I feel like coming back to it and editing, because I feel like I have to step back from this story and let it sit. I think I'm going to start working on Preptober stuff for Nanowrimo in the next couple of weeks, because I want to start that new story that I'm working on as like my nano project, and then I'll just edit this one during November as well. I think I've come to the conclusion that I don't think I'm going to write book 2 right now. I think trying to write book 2 while the novellas are still like fresh in my mind is gonna like muddle things, and I don't want Lily's voice to come into like Claire or Aspen's voice, which I've had a hard time because Lily is very prominent in everything I do. She is like bothering me, as I like to say. Not really bothering me, like being like, I have so many ideas, I have so much to tell you about what happens next. And so I know what happens in the second book. I know what happens because Lily's always there being like, so you want the tea? I got the tea for you. So yeah, but I want to try to edit the novellas separately, and I think writing book 2 will muddle my like, I'm just too much in the world is what I'm trying to say. I need to like step out of this world and step into a different world just for a little bit, and I think that's okay. Book 1 was totally different because I had stepped in and out of the world between 6 years of writing it, that I had a pretty clear like mindset with it. And this one, I have a clear mindset with it, but it's just like a lot. There's a lot going on, there's a lot of storyline, and I just need to make sure they all make sense. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this writing vlog. Let me know down below what you're going to be working on for Preptober and NaNoWrimo. I'd love to know. And I will see you next time in Wonderland, loves.